That's what we all gotta be. Major league believers. Hey, good morning to y'all, man. I hope all is well. Hope that you spent time with the Lord today. It's a beautiful day where we're at. It has snowed the last couple days, and so now it's like a blue sky. Sun is out. You know, the remainder of snow's on the ground. It's really beautiful, man. The Lord is, man, his creation is amazing. So check this out. Today I want to talk about Psalms 146:7. Who executes justice for the oppressed? Who gives food to the hungry? The Lord sets the prisoner free. Oh, man, what a mighty God we serve. You know, I remember sitting in my cell, day after day, looking for different ways to enhance my situation of incarceration. And no matter what I did, there were days I went out and I sold dope. There were days I went out and I just exercised and worked out. There were days I went out and got in fights and came back. And, through all the different things that I did, at the end of the day, I would still be sitting on my bunk, still in prison, still with these same feelings. And, honestly, I had prisoners around me that would, try to give me the word, a few here and there that would try to, reach out. I definitely had people on the streets, excuse me, that would send me books and things of that nature and try to pray with me on the phone. And, I threw all that to the wayside. And it's just weird because years later when I would come to Christ, I really realized that it's him who, like the verse said, executes justice for the oppressed. He's the one that comes through. He was the mediator. He was, when I gave it all to him, he was able to mediate all those struggles that I was trying to face myself every day that I would go out and try to do something different to earn me some money or to get me a rep or to whatever the case was. But none of it sufficed until I gave it to him. And, and we read on to the further down in the verse, and it's the Lord sets the prisoner free. Well, it wasn't until I agreed and believed and lived according to his way, his truth, and his life that my life really began to change. I mean, people can do positive stuff in and of themselves. You can do something nice in the world and it's all good, whatever. You did something nice. But in terms of eternal positioning, my life just wasn't adding up, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't until that I gave my life to him that these doors begin to open, these mental, physical, spiritual doors begin to open. And for me, he saved me on the inside of prison, but on the inside. And then he saved me from prison outside and released these doors for me. But I also know that, prison isn't always just four walls. So, I mean, some of you have, the same prison of gang mentality or drinking or smoking or promiscuity. There's all kinds of prisons. And there's prisons of health, of, iniquities and what's the other word I was thinking of? There's a word for it. Anyway, I'm not going to get caught up on that. Infirmities, disease. That's what I meant. But, he has a way of lifting these things, of changing these things. That's what he does. He's a restorer of life. You know what I'm saying? We've all been led by Satan in a certain way into destruction, and our sin nature, it tugs at us all the time. So, it's imperative that we understand this verse, that it's he, who executes justice for the oppressed, who gives food to the hungry. The Lord sets the prisoner free.